Who's gay? Jamie Foxx. I can only say it because I can tell you the name of the dude he
So, Jamie Foxx.
All who's gay Jamie Foxx. I can say I name of the DI. So Jamie Foxx experienced an intense health-related crisis that landed him in the clinic in the event that Diddy was expecting a calmer year. In 2024, he's in for a major amazement. Word on the road is that he evidently attempted to screw with Jamie Foxx last year after Jimmy turned down his wild welcomes. Recall last April when news hit that Jamie Foxx had been hurried to the clinic. His family was truly cryptic about why, which made everybody suspect something important was up. And it turns out the murmurs were about Diddy purportedly. Obviously, now everybody realizes Jamie Foxx has been an ordinary at Diddy's broadly wild gatherings for a very long time. Right, well, he's emerged with some stunner insights concerning what truly occurs behind the shut entryways at Diddy's extravagant hoedowns. He let the cat out of the bag on wild pool parties, crazy spending, substance use, and some dodgy stuff that has left everybody stunned. To those of you who have been focusing on the reports, you should know that Diddy's gatherings are unbelievable. Then again, the bits of gossip aren't just about separating champagne glasses and tearing the dance floor. What's more terrible, there's much more, significantly more. There is talk circumventing that we are talking about confidential gatherings with secret gatherings. And it's any gathering meetings, as well as ones that incorporate notable male rappers. And incredibly, supposedly, certain individuals who are underage too. Will you pause for a minute to pause and consider it's pretty be insane? And I need to let you why. You know, if Satan can utilize him forcefully, then I believe you should realize God can utilize me forcefully. Consistently, the dramatization around Diddy continues to increase. When you figured it couldn't get more stunning, Feline Williams hops in for certain serious allegations against Diddy. Bits of gossip are whirling that Diddy had a few terrible plans at his disposal for Jamie Foxx. And afterward, that is the point at which that is when Puffy came in. He resembled take, that take, that take. That take, that take, that take, that take, that take, that take, that individuals are murmuring that Jimmy had a few succulent insights regarding Diddy's out-of-control parties. There's even an old class drifting around where Jimmy specifies Diddy attempting to settle with him on the grounds that Jimmy has spilled a few mysteries about Diddy's then sweetheart Jennifer Lopez. And you realize I didn't actually see all he was saying. You know, pup, you realize his mouth is somewhat flicked, 'cause it didn't. You can't see well, huh, above all else. I didn't actually see the value in all that, huh, well. Jimmy Foxx hasn't been timid about what he's seen at Diddy slams. He's been very open, sharing stories of the insane jokes saw, and surprisingly, referenced he got some of it on video. Puffy here, gracious, my awful, he has a lot of juice in his throat. I think give me those individuals just got a ton of juice in their throat. C. Williams in the meantime was doing whatever he might feel like doing, while every other person was celebrating hard with Diddy. Feline was uninvolved, gathering soil. Recollect James' significant well-being alarm last year that happened only a couple of months before Cassie sent off a sensation claim against Diddy, as per another Instagram post from his little girl. Karen, the Hollywood elite, is recuperating from a new statement, unexpected problem. Now the word is that Diddy could have contributed to James' well-being inconveniences. And Feline is prepared to spill every one of the insights regarding how Jimmy wound up battling for his life in they throat. They succulent mouthed it. D, you got a succulent your mouth is succulent mouthed. And you attempt to swallow for him, like it seems to be every one of the issues Diddy has looked since the nines are at last finding him. The charges being tossed his direction are serious. And in the event that there's any reality to them, Diddy's activities should have been visible as way more awful than anybody envisioned. So what I did was I would show doing the party in my little in a little town vehicle. Their town you, I snatch my town. So I could skirt, yet hello, it's Diddy we're discussing. And he's been murmured regarding for quite a long time, purportedly engaged with some truly wild stuff. So nothing unexpected. Diddy's gatherings are something else entirely of wild. Right, yet In addition to the insane gatherings, have individuals blabbering about Diddy. He's additionally been in the titles as of late for a few pretty wrecked circumstances, like what went down with his ex Cassie. And her claim truly opened up a Pandora's crate for Diddy, was the objective of Cassie's claim, which caused a lot of disturbance in the circumstance. And I should let you know, it is a finished and unadulterated wreck. When it was found that Diddy was keen on male escorts, Cassie didn't keep down when it came to sharing the bare essential subtleties. Genuinely wild undertakings, it was like getting into a sticky situation. And it wasn't the great kind. Cassie guarantees that Diddy would bring these male escorts around, and that she would be hauled into a few private experiences. At whatever point they were available, it was sufficiently not to just notice Diddy was the brains behind the whole scene, which comprised of these people who were alluded to as oddity offs. What's truly succulent here is that Cassie asserted did he likewise prefer to record these oddity offs, which sort of reverberations what Jamie Foxx used to say regarding what he saw at Diddy's gatherings. The top plant has it that Diddy supposedly took advantage of youthful specialists at these occasions, constraining them into gay exercises with Jamie Foxx. Seeing it all, he used to be a standard at these gatherings once upon a time before he bafflingly became sick, and almost passed on. And Jimmy has consistently indicated the sort of things that went down at those wild social occasions you were unable to try and get in this party. So how I was get in this party is I appear with a camera puff. Yo, you got to allow me to movie this. The entire thing we want to archive. This Playboy puff is there and everything revolves around him. Yet before we plunge into James' stunning stories, could we at any point stop briefly to visit about how a few group have blamed Diddy for purportedly compelling them into freak-offs, and how he probably lost his cool when they expressed no. In 2013, bureaucratic organizations showed a lot of revenue in Diddy's dealings, especially as to his connections with young men. You realize something is serious when the national government gets involved subsequent to leaving broad examination into his own life. They suddenly chose to stop the examination. There is a ton of buzz among fans that Diddy might have made some things happen to get the national government to ease off, which truly makes you wonder about the impact that he has. And that is not the entire story. Diddy's previous craftsman Mays additionally unpretentiously recommended that Diddy attempted to coerce him into these oddity offs while he was with Awful Kid Records. Supposedly, this strain is the very thing that truly started Mama's problem with Diddy in the end, driving him to jettison the mark in the wake of leaving Terrible Kid Records. Mays removed a radical abandon the rap scene to follow a profound calling as a minister. Numerous speckle that Mama's transition to embrace Christianity was driven by the wild scenes he saw at Diddy's gatherings, which conflicted with his ethical compass. It's typical for specialists to look for comfort and confidence, particularly when the business shadows get too dim. It seems like Mays could have experienced